I am here to share my journey and to relay Christ's messages as they come to me. And as I've said before, I was not brought up in a religious environment, and until very recently I actually hadn't started reading the Bible because I wanted to be free from any kind of indoctrination or anything like that. But I had an out-of-body experience where I merged with the energy of Christ, and until then I wasn't exactly sure that anything like that was real. But I merged with the energy of Christ, and I had all of this information downloaded into me, and the power of the Holy Spirit. And since then, everything has completely changed, and I'm guided and I'm protected. And there have been so many occasions, sometimes daily, where I know Christ is guiding me and protecting me and saving my life. And so that is why I am compelled to share all the messages that come through. And just recently I came back from staying at a spiritual community. So I was offered somewhere to live there, and I was so grateful because since my journey began quite recently, I've been homeless and moving around different homeless hostels. And so when I was offered this place to stay, this amazing apartment next to a flowing river in the most beautiful place I'd ever seen. The temples there were like palaces, and that's where I would be spending every day in these palaces. And everything there was free. It was just so amazing. But I found out in order to stay there, I'd have to take part in 3 Hindu ceremonies a day. So first of all, I thought that was fine because I used to love Hinduism, thinking it was a very peaceful, lovely religion, and I would love to sing and dance to the Hindu mantras and stuff. So I thought, okay, this is fine. And so my first night there was a full moon Hindu ceremony, and they were pouring cream and sugar and oil and all this stuff over the Hindu statues, and praising it and singing to it, and then these mounds of foods, all these different dishes that were prepared, they would set fire to them and hold them in front of the statue. And I'd never been at anything like that before, and I was surprised at my reaction. I started to feel really just like a feeling of disgust within myself. I just felt repulsed by what I was seeing, and I was so surprised that I felt like that. I started to feel like this is really wrong, like the worshipping of the statues is really wrong. And so I didn't want to take part in it. So I thought, I do really want to stay in this place though, because it was so magnificent. So I thought, if I just pray to God, and if I ignore the statues, and if I ignore the singing and all that to the statues, and I just pray to God while I'm in the temple, and kind of, have the best of both worlds, I thought that I could do it. But then I had the really, really seriously strong messages come to me from Christ, saying that no, you can't even be in the temple, or you can't even be around these people who are doing this. If you want to go to heaven, you cannot take part in what is called idol worship. I just didn't realise, because I hadn't read the Bible before, I didn't know the 10 Commandments, to be honest. And I didn't know what I was doing was wrong, really, although I did feel that it was wrong inside. Something inside me was saying, this is wrong. And I know I should have listened to that straight away. So it's just, we cannot take part in idol worship. We cannot have the little statues, even though I used to think Ganesh was really cute, and I used to love these little Ganesh ornaments and stuff. I just give them all up, and I won't take part in anything like that, because the Holy Father really is the number one, and he is the only person that we should praise. He is the God who leads us